Hello Dino Navy, my name is Cyron and welcome to the special video explanation. So basically, I just had this vision of doing that and I was like, well I've kinda semi-done it in the past before, so why don't I animate it? Because I've done it with pictures and thumbnails, but not actually videos, so this is a first for me. So I basically, let's just go into the first scene. Here it is. So I basically just rotoscoped. If you know what that is, it's like where you take you animate something over another something, like a character over another character, doing the exact same motions and the exact same timing and everything. And that's what we end up with here today. You can see it's like wobbly, like, if you can tell. Here, wait, let's
choose your favorite Sprunky mod.
I don't know, the brain rotted awe ad I just got, but okay, if we zoom in closer to one of these characters, you'll notice a certain feature about them.
So you just wind your arm backwards in a big.
They kind of move when you're not supposed to move.
Wind your arm backwards in a big circle.
And there are certain obvious movements that are obviously meant to be normal. Also, when it comes to the different masks, this is the happy mask, obviously. So it's a normal green snaky, as we all know. And then you saw the new mask is the red one, because it's technically bad, I guess. I don't know. But the sad mask, I didn't animate a scene where she's wearing the sad mask, or the tragedy mask. But that's supposed to be a blue. Alright. So if you can imagine that. Also, you can see she goes through a bunch of different forms before I settled on that-ish. Now you can see her facial expression is the exact same as if we make this invisible. See? It's the exact same. We'll go to another facial expression. Ooh, that's kind of devious. I like that one. And also, you see? It's exactly the same as, like, converting it into the DP1. Also, as you can tell, the arms are pretty much exactly the same. I didn't know what to do with them, because DP1 doesn't have arms. So I just kind of made them the same. Also, the whole Jax being the creepy thing, that's because of a canonical thing, a power that Creepy has, which is like to spawn in invisible arms that he can use. They can do things that most normal physical arms can't do, and they can be grabbed. So if I did animate that scene where in the "Are you smiling?" He's like, no. Why not? I did do the why not, but if I had gone any farther, that would have still been canonical, where he has no arms, but he's still being grabbed. So, yeah. So you can see, and I made it more, because honestly, I feel like it would be more energy efficient for a snake to have an arm like that, if it is using that as an arm, and instead of this. So that's why I was like, okay, well after a while it just does that. You can also see Jax way out in the distance at this open shot. Right here, I didn't exactly know what to do with him, so as you can see, a lot of times they morph like that. Like, look at that. It's so weird to look at, but it ends up perfectly fine in the final thing. Like,
So you just wind your arm backwards in a big circle, release right at the bottom, and follow through. You got that?
So yeah. Also yeah, there's the up close shot. It may look ugly when you look at it a longer.
Circle, release, right, follow through. Got that?
I know it looks pretty ugly, but trust me, the thing I had first starting out was way worse. So be happy you got this, alright? I was like, okay, yeah, that's not making the final cut. It looked so bad. I wish I screenshotted it because it's so okay. Yeah, I did not know how to make a Dino DP1, Dino Puppet 1, whatever you want to call him. I feel like Snaky / Gangle was the easiest to do, honestly. And then this is in the territory where it's not. Okay, so on to the next scene. And then here's the next scene right here. It's just the gotta be real. I forgot we had that. Bop.
Gonna be real, I forgot we had that.
This is another one of those things I had no idea what to do with them. So, originally it starts with the jaw connected like that. But then he turns. Also, you notice as Kane's eyes turn, the thing's eyes turn as well. DP2. This is DP2. So this is not a mustache. This is actually supposed to be its like nose. You know those like noses that they have. And then this is where his jaw just becomes some line, like the freaking canonical Henry Emily animatronics, like Withered Chica type of jaw like that. It looks fine because you can barely make it out because this is such a quick scene. Also, you notice that he does have the tongue in like one frame. And it's like, gotta be real, I forgot we had that. Also, it sounds really glitchy when you swipe through like this.
Gonna be real, I forgot we had that.
I knew.
Alright, anyway, on to the next scene. Here's the next scene, is right here. You can see it coming up on this little thing I have. So, there's not much happening here. I did the little eye moving, and it was pretty much the exact same copy and paste from there. Except for a slight head movement with the Gangle / Snaky. You see, here, it's easier to see when it's in the full.
You did not just make that today's adventure. That's right.
You did not just make that today's adventure. Alright, and then on to the next scene. There's not much to say about that one. And here we have the next scene. I think my favorite of the scenes.
Oh no! It looks like I've taken Ragatha and dropped her in the deep fryer.
Now, I think I love this because of the way I animated his legs. Oh my gosh, I said the way I animated his legs, but I forgot about the beginning part where they morph. He pretty much morphs until this scene, right, until this frame right here, and then he's pretty much normal. And you see notice the detail where his head moves like that. Snaky doesn't move very much, / Gangle. And here's the, like, move frames. You can barely see it, but it works really well. Like, it may look weird just looking at it like this. You're like, why did you do that? But it works so well. And then obviously her eyes move. And this isn't actually in the thing. I made her look back like that. She blinks and then she's like that. In the actual thing, she just stays like that. Yeah. Yeah. But in my thing, I made her look back, and at the last second, boom, she blinks, and then blop, and then she's up here. And then this is my favorite part of it. you see his leg starts to move a little bit, and you can see a back part, and then boom. This looks a little weird at first, but then boom. I think that's my favorite pose ever. Just look at that. And then obviously here, Snaggy gets a little bit more animation. She does blink at the beginning of it. She blinks twice. One at the beginning, like here. Or no, that's the second time, and then the first time here. Yeah.
It looks like I've taken ragged.
And then you can see her eye moving, and then that's the end of the scene. Alright, now the last scene. Or no, not the last scene. And here's the next scene right here.
Excuse me.
Yeah, little Jester, I'd like to order this stupid burger.
Last time I ordered.
Now, I was originally gonna do the entire scene like this.
Excuse me. Yeah, little Jester, I'd like to order the stupid burger. Last time I ordered it here, they forgot to add the sauce that makes you stupid. Don't forget the sauce.
But then I started to get some slack because obviously the Amazing Digital Circus is really, episode 4 is really out of hype now. It would be better to do something like this at like episode 5, but then again, here's the same problem. We only have the episode when it releases, when the hype's out, and then it fades off, so I'm not gonna do another one of these. I think this is enough. Not really much going on. He does turn his head. Cyron being me, that's canonically Cyron, in case you didn't know. I had to always clarify these things. You never really know. Also, there's this weird thing going on. So the first couple of frames have, or no, it's the first frame and only the first. Okay, it has, I only have one shoulder, and there's no, what's it called, like those spinal blade things. They're not three-dimensional. They're, well, of course they are. They're like flat disc almost. Obviously, I've never drawn. I have no 3D rendering, so I can't really describe. But, and I've only ever drawn in 2D in this style. And then initially, they're like in this. They're inside the shoulder for some reason. And I correct it like here. There we go. Yeah. And then you can see at the very last of it. Right here. And then that's the last frame, so there's only 2. This one kind of looks happy, and then this is the only one that looks like she's supposed to. He's supposed to. And then that's pretty much it. So, now to the last frame, or scene. Now, here's the next scene. And I was originally supposed to do pretty much all of this.
All that? First things first. Are you smiling?
No.
Why not?
And then so it's gonna be, first things first, are you smiling? And then all the way up into the why not? And then that's where it was supposed to cut out. But once again, slacking. Hype was kind of losing. And also, I really felt like I needed to get this done, because also, now the video I'm going to post right after this one, channel rebrand. And I'll explain in the video what that means. So, anyway, that's going to be the end of today's video. And I'll see you later, Dino Navy. Speaking of the Dino Navy, go ahead and be part of it and subscribe. And YouTube thinks you'll like the video that's on the screen right now, or videos. Even if it's not mine, you can go ahead and try it out. I think you'll like it. Bye-bye!